Got a request to do Zenitsu. Full name is Zenitsu Agasama. Anyways, but I'm gonna show you how I get the perfect square. So what you're gonna do is it doesn't matter what size paper you have, just get 2 of them, exactly the same. Have one way, then you're gonna turn the other way so it matches up. So you get this in the corner here, match it up, and then make a line at the bottom. Just cut that part off, and then this part's gonna be cut off. So now you just use this for your next paper. So now you're going to get a ruler and take a Sharpie and then go along the edge. Don't go all the way to the edge, like all the way to the side. You can go like this. Before it gets to the end, stop. Turn your paper. Do the same thing again. You're gonna do it all the way around till we're making a box around the outside. Turn it like this. So this part will be cut off with the scissors. And stop. Okay, so now you have a perfect square. You cut it off and it is awesome. So we're going to do this together. All cut off and ready to go. Let's get a pencil. All right, what do I know about this? So Zenitsu means goodness. Oh, must be a good person. There you go. All right, so we're gonna start at the top of the page. So we have it's kind of an oval. So we're gonna be making a head. So it's almost like you're making a circle, but instead, okay, actually we're gonna make a full circle. So let's make a circle. So it's like it's coming off the page. Okay, kind of like a circle. And then now we're gonna put the side of his face because as you can see, he's got a pointy chin. So over here, we're gonna bring this down, have it come down. And then this part is going to come up. So we're gonna make this come up. So now we can erase this part. You already have the face looking this way, so we are going to make from the chin up, and then we're going to go across where we're going to be putting those eyes. So this is the beginning of it. So it only has Sharpie on the top of the bottom, but we are going to first start with, on this line, we're going to make a U right in this line where the eyes are. Now the eyes are not perfectly round, so you can kind of make them a little angular and do the same thing on this side, a little more angular. And on the top, now we're gonna make the lash line. Now it's kind of thick, so we're gonna make this part thicker, and you will be sharpening this in like this. And then on the top part, we're gonna make another one. It's gonna go over it. Great job. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. And making a line. This is for like the lid line, okay? So now the under part is just kind of comes down here. So make it below. We will end up erasing that center line in there. So in here, we're gonna make, this part's gonna be all Sharpied in. And this is gonna be its pupil. It's a very interesting pupil. Now it will be Sharpied in. So you do the same thing on this side. This part's going to be all Sharpied in, and then we're gonna making the pupil in there. Sharpie. And on this line, we're gonna do its nose. So it's, if we look right here, it's gonna start right about by there. There's like a line here. Then you're gonna go a line in, and then a line out. And a little nostril line like that, okay? And his mouth, just kind of like a downward turn. And And then this is his bottom lip. Okay, so now we can erase the center line, and we're gonna put some hair. It's got awesome hair. He's got awesome hair. Okay, so this character is from a fantasy horror anime in the manga series Demon Slayer. Wow, to be honest with you, I have not watched this. Right there, it just said horror. I don't do scary. Nope. All right, so that's the head. So when you do color it in, this is just gonna be gray color, so we don't need to color this part in. We're just gonna put a little gray in there. Okay, so let's do its neck. So this is that little point. Come in a little ways and make a line down. And then we're gonna put an ear in there. So coming off here, his ears are angular, which is so cool. And then they just have like a line coming up. And then we're going to erase this part, so it looks like it's connected. And it just has a line, like a little lump right there, okay? This is ear, and do have another ear over here, so we can come here, make another ear coming out over here. And his hair, oh, he's got cool hair. So let's just start with this side, why not? So I'm just drawing, and then down here, we're gonna make it kind of a scalloped edge. And make some lines, perfect. And we're gonna find like the middle part right here. And it's gonna come up. This is like, this bangs, make a scallop. And then go up, perfect. Now we're gonna give his other bang, so it's gonna come, don't touch it, but get close. Scalloped, up, down, get closer, scallop, up, and angular. And you put some lines in there, boop, boop. Perfect. And we're gonna make this a little darker right in here, so this would be a little darker. So we have another hair sticking out here, scalloped edge. And I'm just gonna erase this part right here. We have his other bangs gonna come out, go right to here, scallop down, and bring it up. And it has a fling out hair right here. Awesome. And he does have, we'll make this a little more prominent here, some lines in here, crease lines, and they're kind of underneath. All right, let's do this side of the hair. So from up here, we're gonna bring it past the eye, scalloped edge, and then it's gonna be more angular. So it's gonna come up and over. You can erase in here. Now let's do this part. Scalloped, some lines in here. Okay, so the manga anime was so successful that they actually turned this into a stage play. Interesting. So behind the ear, coming out from this right here in this corner, we're gonna do another piece, do some lines up, and another piece. We're gonna have a hair sticking out here, and another hair right here. Look at that. He looks cute. Oh, it looks like a little line right there. Super job. Okay, so we're gonna do going from here to here. This is gonna be his shirt collar. And before it gets to the end, it's gonna come down. This is gonna be his cool collar he's wearing. Okay, bring this up. Wow, my pencil's losing it. Super job. Okay, so now we got his shirt coming in here. And And he's got triangles all over his shirt. If I'm going too fast for you, just take a break. You can pause it and then come back. So we're gonna do this part of the coat. And 2 little lines for his crease marks, and we're gonna put triangles in there. Super job. And then below here, I guess this should have been a little bit longer, but that's okay. Put a circle here. And this is going to be where the different colors are of the gray in his shirt. And a little one right here. Okay, so what I did for the background is I just made it look like mysterious lines across. So I'm just going to just free ball it here. And then make your lines. So this is just what I'm doing. So then I'd end up, so you can do whatever you want in the background, and then I'm just gonna end up, most of it is going to be Sharpied in, just to give that darker look, and it just makes the, and then just makes the character pop out that much more. And then I put blue in there, so it's like dark, so it just emphasizes the character. Oh, so Zenitsu is a powerful demon slayer. Interesting. And he's a member of the Demon Slayer corporation. Big group. Okay, so you're gonna do that all the way along. You can do as many lines as you want. Whatever you do on one side, kind of do on the other side. I'm just kind of giving you a little brief look on what I did. So we are going to, I'm going to come back to this thick Sharpie, but we're going to do a thin Sharpie first. And then I'll go around it with a thick. So let's do it. Okay, now I'm going to take the big Sharpie and fill in what needs to be filled in. Now I'm going to erase my lines. Okay, for the eyes, we are going to color them all in yellow. Now I am taking tan, and I'm going to go around the top, around the bottom. Actually, I think I might have used light brown. Let's see what light brown looks like, because that's not doing it for me. Yeah, better. Okay, light brown. Go around the outside here, and around the pupil. That looks better. And we're gonna use peach. Just color the whole thing solid peach color. Go any direction you want. When you come around the eyes, just go around it like that, because you want to keep the whites of the eyes. So just go around it. Oops, see, I went a little into the whites of the eyes, so I'm gonna try to erase that and then bring that in. There we go, better. If it doesn't look like it's even, Steven, go lightly another direction, and that will fill in all those white gaps. So I'd probably go in this way and just lightly go over it to try to fill that in a little bit. Don't forget that ear. Okay, So now I'm taking gray, because the shadow in here is gray. So right in here, we're putting a gray shadow. Then I'm going to go just a little bit around the eyes, so it looks like there's some beginning and end. And I put a little shadow under here, under those lids. Okay. And I'm going to put shadow underneath the neck. As you can see, I made a little black under there. Awesome blossom. I might do a little more in here. Okay, you guys can make it as dark as you want. And then now I'm going to color the whole, all of his hair yellow, and then we're going to bring some brown in there, but start with all of it yellow. Fantastic. I challenge you guys to draw every day. I literally draw almost every day. It could be just sketching or drawing or making videos, or I just draw every day. I make homemade cards and something. Just that's what brings me happiness. So it's all yellow. You're gonna make this all yellow too down here. And oh, I didn't Sharpie this, so you're gonna Sharpie all in here. But I'm gonna show you how I did the hair. So I'm taking light brown, and you're just gonna go over, make it kind of like a scalloped edge, and then fill this in with the light brown. I made it a touch darker at the bottom, but you barely can tell. And you can make it a little lighter as you come up. Good job. Oh, I didn't draw this in here. So in here, this is a line here, but that's not the end of the world, right? Actually looks fine without it. So darker down at the bottom, a little ombre look from light to dark. Usually I think ombre is just from one to another. So you're gonna do this in all of them. So I think you got this. I did do a little bit of gray under the lip here, but the rest I think you can do. Sharpie this in, make this yellow, and give it a cool background. I'll see you guys.